I think we started with just let's do a basic introduction and then maybe talk about your inspiration behind the t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. My name is Sarah Wisbey. I am a Rochester-based illustrator and graphic designer. And I designed the Susan B. Anthony Thumbs Up t-shirt, is what I call it. Originally for a bunch of friends to wear to the Women's March in Washington right after the Trump election. And they had asked, they had approached me and asked me if I would do a design for them. And I said, sure. And it just kind of the rest is history. It was a tremendous grassroots thing and just took off from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took off, certainly. Yeah, and I think last time we had chatted, so this isn't our first time chatting. The last time we chatted, you talked kind of about how like it kind of started, and then more and more people wanted it, and that I mentioned that I'd seen it with some of the running. It became like a running T-shirt as well.
Right. Yeah. So I just to give you the full history there. So when the friends who I designed it for, there was like a bunch of like 5 of my friends that were going down to the march. And so I said that I would do it. And they told friends who told friends who told friends who told friends. And we put it out on Facebook that we were going to do this. And it was totally like last minute. Like fortunately, one of my friends has a t-shirt contact who said that they would print it in like a week. And so we went from starting with 5 people to we printed 150 of them for the march. And people just kept showing up at my house and picking them up, and it was like this big party. And it was great for me because I know last time we talked about this, I was telling you that I'm an introvert with strong political convictions. So like I believe in the march, I believe in what this stands for, but I'm not a marcher, protester, very outspoken person myself. And so for me, this is like the perfect place to be a support person, to be the graphic designer behind the scenes. And so when they took these t-shirts to the march, people kept asking them where they got them. And so that was really the start. I put them up on Etsy, and I've since launched my own website. I've branched out to put them in retail shops like your gift shop, and they just keep going and going. I mean, that was, almost 4 years ago that we did that.
Time flies. Yeah, we've had a couple orders of them. They always fly off the shelves, and we're excited that we placed a new order with you. So we'll have those in the store. Do you happen to have the shirt with you to model?
Yes. Hold on. So this is the t-shirt.
Yay!
I think my husband's actually even wearing his today.
Oh, really? He's so on brand.
He's very supportive. And then this is that is also on your shelves currently.
It says that part of the proceeds go back to local charities.
Yeah, and that was part of when I did it. That's sort of part of my behind the scenes kind of how I support the movement is I give part of the proceeds back to local charities. I've given money to the Rochester area Interfaith Hospitality Network that helps families that are currently homeless transition into non-homelessness. I've given money to the Children's Agenda that helps legal issues for children, and No One Left Behind, which supports interpreters that come from the Middle East to settle here. So
that's fantastic. Those are all organizations I'm not familiar with, so I'll have to look into them.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So I just look for things that are local that I think support the message of the educate, agitate, organize, whatever the order is supposed to be, and that I feel like are threatened in the current political climate.
Absolutely.
That they're getting the funding that they deserve.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like your way of activism and I feel like you're kind of like the Mary Anthony, like supporting all those people that are going out and doing the work. And you're like kind of the like silent activist making things happen behind the scenes. So
that's a good way to put it. Like I'd be the one that was making the pamphlets and like mailing them out and licking the stamps and
yeah.
you know, making the signs, bailing my sister out of jail, or whatever, that kind of, supporting the people that I think are that I feel are the visionaries that are out there with the message.
Absolutely. Yeah, I resonate with that myself too, because I feel like a lot of times as artists, we aren't necessarily extroverts, but we definitely want to support the things that other people are doing. So we kind of tend to do our thing behind the scenes and make some really amazing things happen. So.
Yeah, I think that's definitely my sweet spot, and I appreciate that my friends know that about me, so they come to me, with requests for things like this.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for inviting me. I'm very flattered that you asked.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.